People say to me, Dave, when did you know it was time to retire? And I said, well, there were signs. There's always signs along the way. And I think one of the signs was Todd, the cue card kid, came up to me and he said, for the love of God, Dave, I can't write the words any bigger. Remember that? Okay, all right. Fine, all right.
David Letterman keeping it funny right up to the end, trying to avoid anything overly sentimental for his last show.
After 33 years, Letterman signed off from The Late Show last night in a crowd-pleasing finale. Yelena Azik is here with all the stars on hand for this goodbye.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what, guys? The numbers are now in. So we're looking at 13.8 million for the ratings for last night's show. Not too shabby.
If he was getting that, he wouldn't be leaving all the time.
Yeah, that is kind of true. Yeah, ba-boom. But yeah, so last night was a pretty huge night. Of course, you'd expect a lot of big names and celebs, but there were a lot of big names in terms of politics. Who else could get presidents on board? I'm talking about two Bushes, a Clinton, and an Obama. And they were all kind of quoting this quote from Gerald Ford, an old speech, where they're pretty much poking fun at Letterman. Have a look.
Our long national nightmare is over.
Our long national nightmare is over. Letterman is retiring.
You're just kidding, right?
He ends up going, not really so much kidding. So yeah, really obviously a pretty huge show and just a big turnout, and you can see that the ratings, they did pretty well.
Everybody wanted to know what would be on the last top 10 list.
Oh yeah, of course, right? So he ends up asking a lot of his celeb buddies, what do you really want to say to me? What do you want to say to Letterman? And I just picked a few to show you, so have a look at that.
Of all the talk shows, yours is most geographically convenient to my home.
Thank you, Alec.
I'm just glad your show is being given to another white guy.
Thanks for letting me take part in another hugely disappointing series finale.
That was
Bit
a
of
good
an ouch,
one.
right? Yeah. And it was pretty funny because Seinfeld ends up saying, what am I going to do with my life after I don't have Letterman in it anymore? And he goes, you know what? I think I'll just be fine. So he's like, basically everybody's burning him. But of course, he's part of the jokes. He was in fine form, self-effacing humor, not getting too saccharine or crying or any of that stuff. But they ended it all off with a bang, literally fireworks. So Letterman, after 3 decades,
Gone.
he's out.
He was one of the best. We enjoyed his ride.
Yeah.
Thank you, Yelena.
We'll see you soon.